Begin on your mat in a child's pose. Knees are out wide, forehead against the ground. And focus on breathing in and out through your nose. On your next inhale, go ahead and come on up to all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, drop your chest in your stomach. Exhale, push into the ground, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale and exhale, following your breath, getting some room in your spine. Last time, inhale, exhale, and inhale back to a flat back. Open your right hand up toward the ceiling. Bring your right hand to your right shoulder. Square off your shoulders. Right elbow down to the ground. Sit your hips back. Push your shoulder away from your ear so that you get a stretch in the back of your shoulder. Big breath in and out. Inhale, uncurl. Right hand comes back up toward the ceiling and then down to the ground. Same thing other side, left hand up. Left hand to your left shoulder. Square off your shoulders, left elbow down. Sit your hips back, press your shoulder away from your ear. Big breath in and big breath out. On your next inhale, open up and come back to center. Next, take your left foot, put it on the outside of your left hand, and start rocking back and forth, finding some space in your hip. You can make it big, you can make it small. Doesn't really matter. Just notice wherever you are right now and meet yourself there. If you can, start straightening back until you get a small stretch in your hamstring. You might not be able to go that far, and that's okay. When you're ready, go ahead and inhale up, drop your hips forward, and take a little shift from side to side. Next inhale, go ahead and come back to center. And your right foot is going to come up toward your right hand. Same thing. And start shifting from side to side, forward and back. Making some room in your hips and in your hamstring. Go ahead and shift back until you find a stretch in your hamstring. Maybe you make it a ways, maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. It's easy to attach yourself to an idea of what you want to achieve, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the best thing for you. Your best thing will be to notice where you are and adjust accordingly, because you will improve over time. When you're ready, inhale forward, drop your hips forward. Shift around as much as you need, side to side, forward and back. And when you're ready, go ahead and inhale, back to center, back into all fours. From here, we'll just go ahead and roll your shoulders a few times, whichever direction you want to start with. Go ahead and change directions. And then we'll go ahead and pick up one leg slightly off the ground, keeping your knee bent. You're just going to draw some circles with your knee in the air. Now you can make these really small, especially if you can't do this without your hip going with it. You want to keep your hip really stable and just think you're moving your leg from your knee. Go ahead and change directions. Set it down, and we'll do the other side. Try and keep your hips stable. Other way. And back to center, set it down. Next thing you'll do, go ahead and sit back onto your butt. We'll just take a second to roll your head from side to side. And then let's go ahead and make our way up to standing. When you're standing, go ahead and lift your arms up and overhead. And then go ahead and softly roll down to a forward fold. Keep your knees bent. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Inhale, big bend in your knees, roll up super slowly. Arms come up. Grab one wrist, pull up and over. And back to center, other side, up and over. Inhale back to center, go up and fold it down. Big bend in your knees. Breathing into your backs of your legs and your back, whatever feels tight right now. Go ahead and bring your feet out a little bit wider, and you'll just bend into your knees and straighten. We'll do this a few times. Only bend as much as you feel like you can, and only straighten as much as doesn't feel forced. 2 more. And if you can, go all the way down and take a seat, making your way to a lying down position. Take your time getting there. The first thing that we'll do is an activation exercise for our shoulders. Arms are going to come straight out in front. You're going to brace your core a little bit, scoop your tailbone underneath you. Pick your arms up off the ground, keeping your shoulders active. Draw your hands back, your elbows down towards your sides, and extend. You're making kind of a W shape here. Your elbows are not going to touch your sides. They're just coming down. Think like an overhead press, but you're laying on your stomach. The whole time lifting your hands and your elbows away from the ground. One more. And release. Go ahead and bring your hands under your forehead. Same thing, keeping your core tight. It may help you to squeeze your butt a little bit here. All you're going to do is pick up one foot off the ground and lower it. Lifting and lowering, making sure that you're using your butt and not your hamstring or your low back. If it is bothering your low back, just try to lift it a little bit less, or you can even just squeeze your butt instead. And let's do 3, 2, 1. Other side, leg comes up and down. We'll do 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Arms are going to come out straight, lifting up off the ground, drawing your arms back and down. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Hands under your head. Lift up for 1, 2, 3. Remember, one leg at a time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and get on out of that. And you are all done. I hope you have a good day.